Apparently, Diddy has a thing for baby oil.
For something that looks twinkling and glistening.
Yes, and he wants your body to be shining and glistening. Cassie said that there were moments where it wasn't enough baby oil, and Diddy was like, put on more.
That's wild. You like our voice?
It turn you on? This ain't shit. Wait till you see it on Patreon.
That's right. Our Patreon is so lit. We're going to have Harry After Dark, our Be For Reals on there. Make sure you tune in, subscribe.
Please.
We have our own Patreon group where you can come talk to us and tell us what you want to hear on our podcast. All that good stuff.
Yep.
And it's only $5 a month.
$5 a month. Go ahead and come over to the Heroes and Hoochie side, okay? Come fuck with the winning team.
All right. Shout out to the number goddamn 6 podcast and all DFW.
Let's get it. It's
about time we got some acknowledgement as motherfucker.
No, facts. Because we're funny.
As fuck. And I be thinking like, damn, is it because we're fat?
It's probably part of it.
What is it, the braids?
It's probably part of it.
Well, I was like, nah, it's sometimes it's hard to like feel like you still doing the right thing.
Not for real, especially if you've been doing it for a while and you feel like, damn.
And people like
ain't trying to say nothing.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get on nobody's bad side because we tend to do that. But I just feel like
say it. We're better than y'all. Just say it. It's okay. We are a better podcast than y'all. I hate to break it to you, baby. I hate to break it to you, baby.
I mean,
it is what it is.
You heard the nerd. I'm gonna go behind her. Whatever she said.
It is what it is.
Better than you niggas.
We hate to be honest.
Long lasting in this.
Y'all's podcasts are boring.
Not fair. Y'all don't know how to talk to a guest. And you know what's crazy? We'll talk over a guest. If you ain't talking,
okay,
you better hop in when
you about to.
You better figure it out.
We're gonna turn into it just being me and you again. I'm gonna forget you here.
Okay, sit there if you want to.
Yeah,
we
for
can
real.
We can handle a guest, no guest.
Yes, all y'all want to talk about is red pill versus blue pill talk.
50-50.
Men versus women. 50-50.
100 gorillas versus a nigga.
100 men versus a gorilla.
100 studs versus a nigga. Like all these goddamn
100 studs versus Drewski. Y'all don't be talking about nothing. It's not fun.
It's not.
I turn you on in my headphones and I turn you on.
Nah, for real. It was a DJ that was trolling us. Like, nigga, your transitions are trash.
Girl.
Worry about that. You non-mixing motherfucker.
Girl, I saw there was a rapper, an aspiring rapper. And I responded to him and told him, I just turned your music on and promptly turned it off. We don't want to hear that weak shit no more.
It sounded better on mute, honestly. Just background music for my ass.
Not interested.
But shout out to being number 6.
Round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap.
Okay.
Drop it to the flow.
I love it.
Yeah, no. Congrats to us. Number 6.
Oh,
and if we're being honest, 1 through 5 all look like hip hop podcasts.
Facts. I think are we the only women on here?
I think we might be.
Oh no. Prettiest podcast.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Shout out to y'all. But
shout out to y'all too.
On Sweet the Chef, the Chief.
Ooh,
Chef and Chief be fucking me up. Sweet the Chief. On his Instagram. He does like the top 10 list and stuff like that. So it feels real good.
Yeah, congrats to us.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right, how your week been so far?
It's been cool. It's been cool. I was telling Dennis earlier, it's gone by so fast.
It has, but it hasn't. It's the last week of school for the kids.
Oh,
so
I know they ready.
Hell yeah. Gucci didn't pick her outfit out. Low-key, I thought she took some weed to school because I had a gift bag that I had got from an event. And sometimes you come in the house, you just put everything in one bag.
Yeah.
So I had a gift bag and put it on the counter. I guess she thought that was for her teacher. So I woke up and the bag was gone. And I was like, oh shit. It's not for her. I didn't get a shit.
Not the last day.
Yeah, not the last day. And they're going to arrest me on the last day. I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh, shit. And I can't call her and be like, hey.
You got that bag?
Okay. Or email her teacher. You got that half? You got that set? I'm going to come get this mom. Like, the fuck going on? So I did find it, but I was freaking out because she took everything out the bag. And I was like, oh, shit.
Gucci's definitely the type that's just like, oh.
Hell yeah.
Grab it.
She's also the type that to give it to her teacher because she thinks she need it.
Hell yeah.
My mama takes this to calm down.
My mama put this on the counter for you. She told me, make sure I bring it to school. It's a half in there.
Girl, when I used to be cookie bae, that was one of my fears. I was like, man, she gonna take
You know what? That's whenever I knew you had some good kids, because other kids,
They'd have been that shit.
they would have ate that.
Nah, for real.
They definitely would have ate that. Bruh, let me tell you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I live in a gentrified part of Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But the area that they ain't gentrified yet is just a street over. It ain't far.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess the little hood kids came over to the pool, and they were swimming in jean shorts and everything.
Okay, turn up.
I'm walking handsome. I hear, shut the fuck up before I make you shut the fuck up. I'm like,
Ooh.
who the hell is that?
Uh-huh.
Little 13-year-old girl. Fuck, nigga. I'm like,
Oh, shit. I believe her. I believe her.
so I was like, oh, wow. They are aggressive. So we have a little, our little resident portal. There's like a board where people be posting. One lady posted, she was like, them old project ass kids got in the pool again today, y'all. Then this one dude responded. He was like, yeah, I hear them out there cursing. I am calling the police.
Damn.
I said, the police is a little
It's
far.
a little excessive.
Just a little far.
But if she gonna shut a fuck nigga up,
Yeah.
you might need to call for backup. I'm just saying, it might not be too far.
But I'm like, knowing Dallas police, you tell them that you're calling the police about some kids cursing at the pool, good luck.
Ain't nobody coming.
They're not coming.
Yeah. Good luck.
They're not coming.
You got to put a gun in somebody's hand.
And even then.
Facts.
Because I told them, I don't even think I told that story on here. But there was one day, so I have these little alarms on the doors, right? So whenever the door opens, it can either make a chime or it can like sound off. And there was one day I'm on the phone with you, and I'm in here. I'm like, da 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 da. The alarm upstairs start going off. So I was on the phone. I said, Brittany, I think somebody's in the house.
And it's not funny, but it's funny because you was like, somebody, you just left.
What? I said, Handsome, come on. Boy, me and Handsome jumped down them fucking stairs so goddamn fast. Hopped in that car. I closed the garage and drove the fuck off.
I was like, because when you just moved, I didn't hear you say, you said, somebody in my house. And you just left. And I was like, wait, what's like, did you hear something? Like, what? I was so confused. He's like, I'm going to call you back. And I said, well, goddamn, are you? Just have to make sure you might.
Oh, I'm going to call back. Don't worry.
No, I was like, God damn, I didn't know what was going on. I was like,
I had to be safe.
oh, I feel you. Get out the house.
And Dallas police took a cool 30 minutes.
Damn.
To get over here with me reporting. And then the lady from 911, she's like, so it's an upstairs? I'm like, yes, ma'am. How? Ma'am, I don't fucking know.
Shit, I'm gonna be dead by the time you get here.
It's a door up there.
Come get them.
It's a door. Can you send somebody, please? Well, yeah, they're on the way.
Bitch, if you want to investigate some shit, go back to school. Your job is to dispatch.
That part, if you don't get to fucking dispatching,
Okay.
girl, when I tell you Dallas police pulled, because I pulled around to the front, I'm like, well, shit. If somebody is in there, I'm going to see them come out. Either the front or they're going to go out the back. I'm like, if they go out the back, the garage going to be open. So Dallas police pull up, not a single light, not any sense of urgency. They just, I pull up behind them. I'm like, yeah, are y'all here for, oh, yeah, that's us. So we get to the back. They're like, so what's going on? I'm like, well, there's an alarm up there. It just started going off while I was in the house. They're like, okay, yeah, we have no problem. We'll go inside and clear it for you. They're here. Dallas police, make yourself known. Girl, they start coming in through here like fucking Call of Duty. I was like, they came back down. They were like, yeah, so there's nobody in there. They're like, we think your alarm fell off the door. They're like, so we just put it back.
Damn.
I was like, okay.
Well, shit.
He's like, but better safe than sorry. He's like, if you think anything's been stolen, let me know.
Okay.
I haven't noticed anything being stolen, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, they ain't coming.
So long story short,
they not coming.
They not coming for them fucking kids.
Nah, good luck.
They not coming. Little. I was like, boy.
Little nigglets.
I said, boy, it's about to be a summer.
Man, you think they bad? Watch me. Watch fucking me. I'm finna act the fucking fool.
Girl.
Summer's mine.
I know that's right.
Summer's mine. I'm finna act the fucking fool.
I know that's fucking right.
I feel it. Don't you feel it?
I definitely feel
Don't you
it.
think it's gonna be a good summer?
I feel it in my system.
Okay, I feel it somewhere else, but I
I feel
just
it in my bones.
all over. Girl, I realized I said in my video that whole unthawing out or unfreezing out.
Oh yeah.
They were like, you know what the fuck I meant. God damn me. What's your I hope people to correct me and they know what the fuck I mean.
Hell yeah, they be knowing.
What's your put you on for this week?
Okay, so my put you on, it might not really be like a real put you on, but I feel like enough people don't talk about it. Fucking Handmaid's Tale.
I fell off a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, do you remember where you stopped?
It's been a long time.
Oh my gosh, bro, it's so fucking good. They're on the final season right now. If you have not watched Handmaid's Tale and you're looking for something that you can like binge watch, this show is perfect.
How many seasons is it?
6.
Okay, so it's doable season.
Yeah.
And the episode's like an hour long, ain't they?
Yeah, the episodes are an hour. It's 10 episodes a season.
It's a little longer than 2 for me.
It's so fucking good. And like what's so crazy is that there's parts of it that really resemble what's going on right now. Like taking control of women's bodies, forcing women to have babies. Like the shit is just, it's mind blowing. But it's so fucking good. But they're on the final season right now. And oh my gosh, next week is the last episode.
Really?
I'm sad. Because it's over. But
It's
honestly and
done.
truthfully, the shit is just...
I hope it ends good because they ain't nothing worse than a season ending with a bad last episode. Because I'm gonna tell you what last episode I didn't watch. I still didn't watch Power. Is it Power? No, not Power. What's the one Franklin Saint?
Oh, Snowfall.
I still didn't watch the last
Yeah.
episode of Snowfall. Or the last episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh, see, Game of Thrones, I haven't watched that.
It's pretty good. I can't wait for House of Dragons to come back. But I've not seen... I don't watch a lot of last episodes. If it's trash, I'm going to feel some type of way.
Really?
So I don't watch
So
it.
you'll watch an entire show and then miss the last
I missed the
episode?
last episode.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because I also hear a lot about it, too.
That'd be really, like, part of... That's why I'm like, damn, nobody's really talking about Handmaid's Tale.
And people were like... And it was like, oh, it's a bad episode to let down. I was like, I don't want to be let down. So let me just end it on a high.
You know, honestly, this last season, there were some slow episodes, but I can't say bad.
Okay. No, that's good.
It's been good. It's been very good. I fucking love Handmaid's
I might try to
Tale.
catch back in, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's
been a
so
minute.
good.
Okay.
I know it's just me and Ashley just be sounding off about
I just
it.
watching it.
That's my handmade system.
Yeah, I got it.
What's your put you on?
Okay, so this is a life hack, right?
Okay.
Get a Sharian Home Plus. It is $25. It's between $25 and $32 a month, but you can fix all your appliances, headphones, computers, laptops, AirPods, everything. And listen. I'm not telling you how to finesse a computer, but they don't care from the time you bought it. They'll cover it. Any old appliances, they'll cover it for you. This is how I finessed a $1,500 laptop and paid $300 for it. Allegedly, I found a laptop that needed some work done, and I negotiated a price for the guy. And he's like, well, you know, it doesn't work right. I was like, I don't know.
Hey, you talking too much.
Give it here, nigga. You talking too much.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and filed a claim for my laptop that I do have.
Period.
And they fixed it for $100. And that's how I got a new laptop. Assuring Home Plus is so clutch. I mean, it's just...
I still need to do my Apple Watch.
Yeah, like I got a TV fixed, and it's been worth it because the stuff I've had fixed has been more than that. So usually it has a small copay, but I don't think I've ever paid like more than $200 for something.
Oh yeah.
Like the Gucci used to run through goddamn tablets.
No, for real.
And I would get a new screen, or they would just replace it because they don't do the screen, or it'd be too far gone. But I get a new screen, $100 brand new, or refurbished, iPad. But a Sharing Home Plus, and low-key that's a little lit. You can't do it too often, but people be leaving their TVs on the side of the street and stuff like that.
Go get it.
Go get it and file a claim. And they gon' I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm just
I ain't telling you what to do, but I'm telling you what to do.
I'm just saying, allegedly, you can.
Look.
Yeah, go.
I can't give you the sauce, but I can teach you.
When our homeboy went to school with, posted his son had broke 8 TVs.
Did you ask?
I almost asked. But they were on the curb, so I'm like, somebody already. I almost asked. Because he had some nice plasmas.
That post really pissed me off.
All right. Hey, best friend.
Why the fuck would you post that?
Hey, best friend.
And then you have your son out there.
Next to it like a prize.
With all the TVs he done smashed in front of him.
All the TVs he done slain.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If my son broke a TV, the next TV he saw, he would buy it.
Kids ain't got
Straight
no damn
up.
money.
And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't know what to tell you, baby. The TV that you did have, you broke it. So
Yeah,
TVs don't grow on trees. You see TVs outside?
Girl.
The only TVs that are outside are the ones that you've destroyed.
I was like, low key, I could go over to grab one and put a couple outside. Matter of fact,
And they look like good TVs too,
nice
big
TVs.
ones.
Yes.
You think I'm gonna watch my son walk up to a TV and
You will never get that close
nigga?
ever again.
You'll get close to the TV. Like, I would never. He would never buy. He would never see another TV again.
Hey, best friend.
Sorry. Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of
Hear You Podcast.
This is Tam.
And this is B.
You ready to get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, number 6 in the DFW.
Ew. She don't want me a freak no more. She don't want me a freak no
I
more.
don't know if we should say that.
I bet you don't either. You don't want to be freaked no more either. Freaky ass niggas exist. And here's the thing. We talked about it briefly on Patreon. It's one thing to be freaky consensually in high school. Cause y'all accuse me of being a goddamn freak off. I wasn't no fucking freak off. I wasn't drunk out my mind. I knew what I was doing. And someone's like, "Oh, now you playing the victim." No, I wanted to be there. I was happy.
All I said was that a strange man ate my pussy. Excuse me.
Excuse me if I let a nice young man want to indulge.
Excuse me for getting ate out.
Sorry, shit.
Wow.
And I also be thinking, y'all don't think big bitches be getting cracked?
Sure don't.
You're here. You're here.
Somebody got your big ass mama pregnant. What do you think you got here by a stork?
Girl, it was one nigga, he's like, and when people be like, yo, mama big, I be like, eh. But you know how many times we can say your big ass mama and it be true?
It's probably 5% of y'all that don't have a fat mama.
No.
A fat black mama.
But
It's probably 5% of y'all. And I only know one nigga whose mama is a bodybuilder.
Who?
The dude we went to high school with.
Is mommy a bodybuilder?
Yeah, girl, mama is a big bodybuilder.
Oh, he is too. Low key.
Girl, his mama is in shape.
I didn't know that.
It's 5% of you niggas that don't have a fat mama.
No, it's only 5%. We can't say that too.
Yeah, no.
But the rest of them, you got
most of y'all, yeah, we be right on target.
your mama or your granny can fall into that category.
Yeah.
She got big mama arms too.
Yeah,
The fuck?
and you love both of them.
And she still be getting cracked.
And do.
And it's just weird that I don't have to pay for dick or I'm lying about it.
Girl, it's always y'all are lonely. I don't know half a man wants y'all. Okay, yeah, like you said, lying.
Nobody wants
you. And I just be like, you know how many niggas love me?
Facts.
Do you know? Let me say it louder. Do you know how many niggas love me?
Facts.
Stop playing.
Nigga, I got 5 rings. Why don't I'm saying? Come miss 5 rings.
Yeah, stop playing with me.
Yeah, I'm good. Listen. I can meet a nigga tonight. And he'll love me tonight. Get
That
the
part.
fuck out of here.
That part.
But I don't argue with niggas like that, because like you want to go to Coochie World? Like, what do you want to do?
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Come on, because you got kids, that don't mean niggas liked you.
Okay.
They love me, actually.
Sure.
Niggas love me. Not like.
Say so.
Yeah, it's the weirdest fuck. Somebody like your stupid ass.
No, that part.
Anyway, what we talking about this week?
Girl, it's wow.
It seems like a lot of you niggas can't stay out of jail to save your life.
You know what? I think the truth is that a lot of you niggas should have been in jail a long time ago. Like my mama used to always say, it's a lot of people in the crazy home that's not supposed to be there. And there's a lot of people that ain't in the crazy home that's supposed to be there.
Nah, for real.
And the same goes for jail. Like, a lot of you niggas should have been in jail.
Nah, for real. You should have been under the jail.
Should have been in jail a long time ago, for being honest. So, the Diddy trial. That started.
It's week 2, right?
Yes, this is officially like week 2. Week 1 was Cassie.
All Cassie. For
It
the
was
most part. Cassie, her mama.
All Cassie. So let me find it. What Diddy's actually being charged with.
Because I was a little confused on that. I thought it was Rico, but apparently he's not being charged Rico because it's just him.
Yeah.
But I'm confused about the charges and what they are, and I'm like, well, damn, I hope whatever they can get them.
Yeah, no, I think they are. So he's been charged with racketeering, and sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. So I know I think why a lot of people are thinking that it's a RICO is because like the R in RICO stands for racketeering. But let's find
But Rico's like an organized crime now.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought it would be Rico, because he's the head of Bad Boy and he used that as the organized crime.
But I think
ring.
if it was RICO, then other people would have to be charged.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I believed it may not have been because other people hadn't been charged or anything like that.
So the official definition for racketeering is the extortion of money or advantage by threat or force or a pattern of illegal activity like extortion or murder carried out in furtherance of a criminal syndicate.
Ooh, sounds about right to me.
Sounds about right to me. I mean, of course, Cassie got up there. Her testimony, like, I've been so locked in on this trial. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I really wish that I could go to New York and sit in the trial, to be honest with
Be Kim
you.
Kardashian?
Huh?
Be like a lawyer.
Oh, like a lawyer?
Yeah.
No, I don't want. No, fuck no. I think she got something to do with something too, but allegedly. But so Cassie was up there. She was describing like the freak offs that they had, and like what they kind of consisted of. So Diddy actually, there was instances where Cassie says that. Well, let's start with the baby oil. Clearly, Diddy has a thing for baby oil.
For something that looks twinkling and glistening.
Yes, and he wants your body to be shining and glistening. Cassie said that there were moments where it wasn't enough baby oil, and Diddy was like, "Put on more."
That's wild. Did you see something where it's like one of the rooms had to be reconstructed?
Yeah. And that's what his assistant actually testified this week. And he was like, the rooms would be such a mess after the freak off. He was like, sometimes Diddy would be in there for a few hours. Sometimes he'd be in there for days. And he was like, the longer he was in there, the more messed up the room was.
That's nuts.
And so the assistant said that he would be the one to go in there and clean it up because they didn't want for housekeeping to take pictures. Because it kind of turned into a thing where like housekeeping would take pictures and sell it to, the press and stuff like that. So it said that that's what Diddy was afraid of. So his assistant would go in and clean before the actual housekeeping would come in there and clean.
Freaky ass nigga.
But Cassie said that there was another time that they bought an inflatable pool, kiddie pool, and filled it up with baby oil.
And where the fuck did you put on this oil when you done? You over here clogging the New York City's pipes and that's why them rats coming from, the drainage and all that shit back there from all that sludge you got going down at the Diddy Diddler mansion.
Bruh. No, literally. And he's doing this in hotels. I think they did a couple in Cassie's home. He was doing them all over the fucking place. And it's just like, not only did he want for there to be baby oil, he needed for there to be certain drugs. He needed certain lighting. He wanted an iPad to be there.
iPad?
I guess for music. They say he liked red lights.
This ain't no niggas old.
You can play music on any fucking
On
thing.
any fucking thing.
You can play music on a damn Apple Watch.
Nah, for real. Anything connected to a Bluetooth, nigga, like, give me the iPad.
He said, bring me I don't want nobody, I want that iPad.
Bring me my personal iPad.
Yeah, bring my iPad. He want them red lights in the room. Cassie says that like he would have her going and like contacting sex workers. What I find very interesting is that they have released the pictures of like 12 sex workers. All of them are men.
Well, you know what? I had seen something like one of them laughed at him talking about his penis was the size of a Tootsie Roll. So that, that's where I'm not thinking it's like stemming from that, but like knowing you can't satisfy a woman in a certain way, I ain't gonna say that make you a cuck, but you would want to see her being with niggas who have, because they all had big dicks.
I don't think that it's that. I think Diddy's gay.
I saw somewhere somebody licked some cum off the nipples.
Yes, that's what Cassie testified, that Diddy would have the men come inside of her. She would scoop it out, push it out of her, and then rub the nut on his nipples. I think that Diddy is gay. But this is my thing, right? Mm-hmm. Diddy comes from a generation where you couldn't publicly be gay. Like, you were ostracized, looked down upon. Mm-hmm. And so I do think that that's what led him to being the person that he is today. Mm-hmm. I really do think so. Mm-hmm. I think that that's what led him to being so violent towards women.
Definitely not being able, because I've thought that about other people before. Like, that's why they're mean-spirited or angry like that, because they don't have the ability to be free like they really want to.
Exactly. They are
pillars of the
prisoner in their own body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can say that.
Yeah, I really think that that's what it is. Like, I don't think that it's just like Diddy has a small dick and like he wants to see somebody please his woman, because they said that there'd be times where Cassie said that there was a time whenever she was having sex with one of the sex workers and Diddy just walked over and stole off on her.
What?
Yes, and beat her ass while she was getting fucked.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like he was mad that it wasn't him getting fucked.
Niggas hate women too. With abuse against Gina and
there's alleged abuse against Kim Porter.
Is Young Miami gonna testify?
No, and Young Miami is a fucking bird.
Oh,
she's a bird, and I don't give a fuck. She's a fucking bird. Not once has Young Miami like come out to wish Cassie any well wishes or anything. Like, no. And you expect for me to believe that a man who got arrested and had baby oil, Astroglide, ketamine, ecstasy, heels, and lingerie, you expect me to believe a nigga like that wasn't still doing freak offs? That's the reason, and that's the reason why Miami said that she liked getting peed on. Cassie said that Diddy would pee on her. The sex worker would pee on her. At one point, she was choking on urine.
Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. Could you ever, like, some pee is very pungent too.
That's what I'm saying.
It's disgusting. I mean, that's your type of thing. But I just remember her saying, like, she'd have sores in her mouth and stuff like that. I'm just like, damn, and still being made to perform or coerced to perform, or you just perform because that nigga get mad, and when he get mad, he do whatever he wants to you.
Exactly. That's why when people are like, oh, why didn't she run away, or she had opportunities, I want to put things into perspective. For one, like, kidnapping isn't one way. Kidnapping isn't always someone walking over to you, putting a sheet over your head and dragging you into a van.
Handcuffing you somewhere else, yeah.
That's not always what kidnapping is. It's the same way that, like, prostitution isn't always somebody on Harry Hines with their thumb up. And they got a trench coat on with nothing underneath it. That's not always what prostitution looks like. Prostitution also looks like what Cassie went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's, you're going to go have sex with this man and you're going to enjoy it tonight. Like, that shit looks like that. But for somebody to be like, oh, she could have left. First of all, y'all go into the nail salon and don't like your nails and don't say nothing.
Facts. Leave crying and then cry in the car about the shit.
You niggas get haircuts and your barber pushes your shit back and you don't say nothing.
Facts.
And you expect me to believe that it's just so easy for a 19, 20-year-old girl to go tell a fucking billionaire with access to ample resources, can find you anywhere that you go, is clearly willing to blow shit up in behind you,
willing to threaten your parents,
extort your mom,
and the people that you love, willing to tell you you'll never work again, and your livelihood is in their hands. Exactly. And they have a contract, a legally binding contract. Wasn't it a contract for like 6 years?
It was a 10-album contract,
which is crazy.
10-album contract,
which is crazy.
On top of the fact that there are there's boss employee dynamics that are going on here. There's power dynamics that are involved, and you expect me to believe that it's just that easy to leave?
And the crazy thing is, she's tried to leave before, and he'd do things like have people find her and bring her back and drag her back.
Yeah.
And when she'd move on before, blow up people, like you said, blow up people's car. And what Kid Cudi testified today and just said that Diddy he reminded him of a Marvel villain.
Yeah, I believe it.
Saying that when Diddy blew up the car, he stood. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. When Diddy was just like a joker, I was like,
girl, you know. He was having too much fun.
He was too good at it. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga really feel like this nigga.
He's
really
a fucking menace.
So he was reminded from a Marvel character, hurt his dog, locked his dog up or something like that.
Yeah, and so the dog had PTSD.
Yeah, blew up a car. Been inside your place and stuff like that. That is a crazy ass nigga.
Then Kid Cudi had said that he had cameras on his property. And just so happened when Diddy came on the property, the cameras stopped working and they were removed. So so you imagine Diddy pulling up to your house with, he got a driver, got security.
He got niggas who can turn your cameras off.
And he tells the security, go check the property and turn that shit off for me. I'm finna go and do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, you have a nigga go into your neighborhood, blow up your car, stay there. Violate your house, fuck with your dog, and you telling me it's that easily. And the thing is too, like we say this all the time, the hardest part of leaving a domestic violence situation is when you're leaving. Most women actually that is die or killed or murdered when they're leaving a partner. That is the most dangerous time in a woman's life, is when she's leaving a domestic situation. So it's not always easy. I just hate when people get on here and just she enjoyed it. She liked it. Y'all don't understand what Stockholm Syndrome is. Or anything like that. The same way these prostitutes be getting these niggas' names tattooed on them thinking they love them. And they just sell it. Like, it's no different. There are ways your brain is rewired when you go through trigger and trauma and shit like that. That makes you feel like a closeness and kinship to the person who's abusing you. You know, you hear stories like, oh, his mom was hard. Like, he just need to be loved harder. And I don't know what the hell he told her. And it really don't even fucking matter. But you don't know the nigga's telling someone for them to feel empathy and sympathize with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's easier said than done. I just see too many bird bitches commenting how Cassie liked it. Niggas want to, and I think niggas doing this low key because they had a past like this. So they want to make sure they
That's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas don't want to admit that y'all doing some illegal shit. Y'all don't want to admit that y'all are coercing women to have sex with you. Y'all don't want to admit that y'all are putting women into situations where they feel like it's fight or flight. Like, they don't want to admit that. You don't want to admit that a woman has told you no and you kept going.
Yeah. Because it makes you have to confront your own demons, and you niggas ain't ready for no shit like that.
Girl, I'm telling you, I heard like a phrase slogan that was like, every woman knows a woman who's been sexually assaulted, but no men know a rapist. And it's like, everybody's like, oh yeah, no, my homeboy would never do it. Have you been in the bedroom with your homeboy? Do you know what your homeboy does in his spare time?
Not for real.
Do you know what your homeboy really likes?
The same way for people excusing like abusers, or you know, they don't even seem like his personality. The fuck they gotta do anything?
And what do you know?
Fact, you know him on one way. You don't know
exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know him romantically. You know, like,
you don't know how he is when he's jealous, or when he's drunk, or when he's feeling disrespected. Like, you don't know none of that stuff. What you see is a facade.
Exactly.
And it just, this whole week I just been like, this. What brain are you? Are you using less than 10%,
girl?
Does this shit sound logical to you?
That's what the whole week I just been like, mind fucking blown.
I've tried to avoid a lot of it. I ain't gonna lie, because
I want to see it.
Some of the hurtful things is like, damn, these are niggas you know making these statements like this.
But it's good to know. You need to know what the men around you actually feel about women. Because I promise you, if there's not a single man who cannot sympathize with Cassie, that tells you something. And what drives me the most is that you niggas be having daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always like, oh, well, you know, everybody, but who? Everybody but your daughter? So you think your daughter's exempt from that kind of treatment?
No, they do. They feel like they get their daughters a game. We talked about this before. They feel like they've taught their daughters enough, and they're gonna be respectful enough that they're never gonna dress slutty to get molested or touched. And knowing that's not like, instead of, it shit is just crazy. I still hear comments about daughters and sons and how people separate them, and still sexualize sons and sexualize daughters, and this shit is just like, these men are raising other kids.
They are.
And they think this and they feel this and they don't like women and they don't respect women. And you're showing your daughter this, and you think that when she becomes of age that she's supposed to fall in the category where men automatically respect her.
I'm telling you. And it's crazy. Like, I told you how I had saw that meme the other day, and it was like, niggas be 40 plus talking about where the hoes at. Nigga, your daughters are the hoes.
Damn.
And it's
big hoochies.
It's the truth. Mm-hmm. Like,
big hoochies.
Nigga, y'all's daughters are 20 years old and shit.
Oh yeah, they young and turned.
What kind of treatment, especially whenever men out here think that it's okay to coerce, or it's okay to try to get you drunk. Mm-hmm. Me and my sister were talking, and I'm like, do you know how many times a man has tried to intentionally fill me with liquor so he could have his way with me?
Oh, baby, don't do that with me. I'm gonna start freestyling. You think you finna get me drunk and I get freaky? Oh no, baby, I'm finna turn into a my. The nigga. I'm gonna turn into a poet. Goddamn.
Listen, like, niggas have tried that. You know how many niggas have done the you want to smoke hookah and drink combo,
or the cold combo? And it'd be frigid in the house. It'd be ice cold, and I'd be like, you over here shivering and shaking, and you. Okay, you think you slick.
Yeah, you think you're slick. Like,
don't worry, I gotta park in my car. I'll be right back.
I gotta eat a blanket.
I'm gonna put on my snow boots. Don't fret, I'll be right back.
No, for real. Like, niggas, this is like shit that niggas actually
plan
and do.
Yeah.
This is what niggas do.
Yes.
And
I've had a nigga try to get me so high. Cause he kept passing, and eventually be like, I'm good. The nigga put it to my mouth, and I was like, I'm actually okay. And so, as the sleepier I got, the more I felt like him being handsy and stuff. And I was like, I'm just gonna go, cause I feel like you can't control yourself, and I feel like you think you're owed something by smoking me out. But bitch, this shit is mid.
Girl,
it's very mid Gregory. Yeah, just like niggas just cannot contain themselves, and just like. I don't know. That's why, for me, I always will love a nigga who ain't pressed about sex.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will
My
always
favorite.
love a nigga who ain't pressed about it. If you say no, they be like, cool.
Oh, yeah.
They don't start conversations sexually.
No pressure.
Y'all, we went out to a Mexican restaurant, and I gave the waiter my number.
Oh.
And they fucking 12 hours later, he was asking for. He wanted to eat my juicy pussy. That's how he spelled it.
That was him that texted?
Yes.
I had no clue.
Yes.
I'm not surprised. He was flirting at the fucking table.
To everybody.
Nigga forgot he was at fucking work.
I'm flirting with everybody. And I was like, damn. I just want the high. Like, we just could have been cool. He didn't even want to give me my number, but.
Here we are.
We here. And then blowing my phone up, calling me. Girl, I was in the nail shop. He called my phone 7 times.
Oh.
7 times. To eat coochie. That's wild. Nigga. Now, low key, I need to be locked up.
Arrest him.
That nigga be locked up.
Ice. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That was an intrusive thought. That was an intrusive thought.
Well,
but am I lying?
Somebody need to come get him.
Clean the streets. Clean the streets up. Clean them immediately.
Alright.
Clean them up.
At the end of the day,
this fucking fly is pissing me off. I've been trying to kill this fly for 3 days.
damn, it's still alive.
Yeah, girl.
I thought they lived for a week.
Shit, I guess he got 4 more days. Boy, he better get it. He better get out of here before I get
find a place to sit down.
So if y'all see the fly, you might see him on video. Hope not though, but it's flying around here. But yeah, no. I'm trying to think. What else have they said? Cassie. He extorted her mom.
Oh, Dawn
Dawn
is testifying.
She testified already on Monday.
Yeah,
Monday, Tuesday. Mm-hmm. They said she really didn't have like anything that was just like.
Did Audrey O'Day go yet?
No. So they actually. So people were saying like Aubrey's actually not testifying.
Oh.
And she claims that she was not subpoenaed.
Oh. Okay.
She's been very vocal about
the whole time.
Her,
you know who
hatred for him.
Her and Jaguar Wright.
Yeah.
Her and Jaguar Wright have said several things that have come true. It makes me,
yeah.
You know, y'all gotta be stop. Cause what was it? One of the escorts was like, I be fucking Diddy or something like that, and everyone thought he was crazy.
Oh, the white guy, the one that caught herpes,
the meat freezer nigga.
Meat freezer.
He's like, what's colder than hard meat? He had a book called Meat Freezer Meat or something like that. And he's talking about this exploits with Diddy, and it's like, why is it called freezer meat? He's like, because what's harder than frozen meat? I was like,
yikes.
The fuck going on over there?
Yikes.
Fuck niggas.
Shit. I know that white guy said he caught herpes from the freak off. And that was another thing. I was just like, you know what? You cannot tell me, based upon statistics, that diseases did not enter the chat.
Oh, yeah, niggas like herpes.
Especially unprotected sex, coming inside of Cassie. I don't understand how Cassie didn't get pregnant, but they say he kept playing bees and shit.
Yeah, niggas like that will keep you on birth control or have special rules for you not to get pregnant and stuff like that. I could see him like keeping her OBGYN on retainer. And full of hormones to stop her from getting pregnant. Because if you had her niggas fuck you, like, you wouldn't want her to get pregnant by somebody else. Yeah. That shit is crazy. I hope Cassie gets all the help that she needs. The last crazy thing I saw was Alex Fawn was on the phone while her and Diddy were having sex.
Oh, yeah. So Cassie says that after she started dating Alex, when she started dating Alex Fine, Diddy was telling her that she needed to pay him back for the fees, like how much he was paying Alex. He's like, you need to pay me back because I didn't pay this nigga for him to...
Oh, the trainer, right?
Yeah, the trainer. He's like, I didn't pay this nigga for you to run off with him. So she says that Diddy wanted to have a closure conversation. I guess he didn't like what she was saying. She said she went back home, Diddy broke into her house, and he raped her. But she did say that she had consensual sex with him after that. And whenever she was having consensual sex with him, that's whenever Alex was FaceTiming her.
And see, I don't think people understand, too, that two things can be true. You can have sex with someone and it be rape, and you can have sex with them again and it not be rape. Yeah. Niggas be raping their wives all the time. Shit like that can definitely happen. And one of the most vile things I've heard niggas say, well, if we married, that's mine.
No, it's not.
Nigga,
a woman's not your property. We're not horses. Yeah, land.
Yeah, I'm not something you own.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, so I think that whole conversation is crazy too. Because I've seen people say some stuff like that. Like, if you married, that's your husband's body. It don't mean he's supposed to dump you as a dump. Like, you just use you.
Yeah, you're not a dumping ground.
And the Bible says husbands treat your wives as Jesus treated the church and stuff like that. Basically, the Bible says submit to each other.
Exactly.
It don't say nothing about one dominating the other. And y'all niggas love to say the first part, wives submit, and then end it. Right. Like the Bible don't keep going.
Keep reading, baby.
Keep reading past
Keep reading.
Yeah, keep reading, because it holds y'all niggas accountable too.
Yeah, no. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people understand that, like, you can have a situation where it's not consensual. And then later on, you can be with that same person and have a consensual sexual relationship. Like, that, it happens. Like, there are women, and, you know, I think what's really sad to me is that, like, there are women who really think, like, well, if I don't do it, he gonna go find somebody else to do it.
I think Cassie had said that, too. Like, she was afraid that he'd do it with somebody else, which he already was anyway. But having, like, just... there's someone having that type of control over you, over your career, over your life, over your family's lives.
You'd be willing to do a lot.
Y'all act like Fab didn't do the same thing with Emily. And Blueface didn't do the same thing to Krishan over there fighting the family and shit like that. People who are abusive do things to isolate you from your friends and from your family.
Yeah.
So they didn't punch you. What Cassie's best friend said he with a hanger?
Yeah.
And that's the time I was like,
Hit her
hey,
so hard she got a concussion.
listen, nigga, and he not my nigga. Oh, friend, nigga on a shirt. No, I know you love him. Nigga going on.
Immediately.
For you to assault my friend? Ah, yeah, nah, baby.
We're not doing that.
At the fuck off.
We're not doing that. You gotta go, buddy.
And and I never talked to her again.
And paid her like $30,000. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't be understanding when these niggas be nasty. It was the same thing with R. Kelly. It is expensive to run a sex ring.
A sex code, underground, all that shit.
It is expensive.
Yeah, you have to pay all these people off.
Exactly. And Diddy thought that like he was getting around it by, because the sex workers always said that Cassie was the one that handed me the money. Diddy thought that he was working around it by like, oh well, I'm gonna give him $8,000, but I'm gonna hand it to you.
Yeah, so you give it
so
to
you
him.
really paid him. And it's like, nigga, you don't think that they know where the $8,000 came from?
Right. You stopping her from working and making music.
So where the fuck is Cassie gonna get $8,000 to pay somebody to come fuck her?
That's wild. Prayers for
pray for
Cassie.
her.
Not for real, because I saw that shit too about them trying to declare mistrial because she was due to give birth and all that other shit.
I think that's the reason why they actually, she did her testimony first.
Good.
Because it's supposed to last 2 months, supposedly.
Yikes.
I think Cassie's 8 months pregnant. 8, 9 months pregnant.
So it's a long list of shit we gonna be seeing.
But I pray for Cassie as well because she's literally gone from one extreme to another.
And for her husband. Because I've seen niggas be like, oh, it couldn't be me. Duh, fuck, nigga. You're not evolved. Of course it couldn't be you, bitch.
Yeah, no, for real.
Of course it could never be you.
I just pray she's found some time to herself.
Yeah.
Because you've gone from being literally somebody's sex slave to now you're a wife and a mother. And it's like, damn, where was the time for Cassie?
To just be Cassie.
Yeah, you know. And
she was, people forget she was super young when she, started her music career and stuff like that.
18, 19 years. She was 19 whenever she started dating Diddy. I think they said Diddy was 37. Like, something stupid. Like, it's just insane. That's why all that, everybody's an adult and blah, blah, blah. No, everybody's not a fucking adult. A 19-year-old is not a fucking adult. No, it was the same thing with fucking Shannon Sharp. You're 50-something years old climbing on top of a 19-year-old. Make it make sense.
Are they saying that's the Michelle, too?
Who, that girl? No, the Michelle is that white lady that came out later with the red hair.
The thick one?
Yeah, that's Michelle.
Oh, someone said, I heard some shit. I know this is very random, but I think Frida Lost may be the first person that she...
Now, where the hell that come from?
Because I got on IG and Frida and Devin popped up.
Oh, yeah. That's sad.
It is sad. I'm like, damn.
Complications from diabetes.
Oh, you know, Frida always posting somebody RIP. But this time, I was like, damn.
Yeah, and they've been together for 20 years.
That's crazy.
I feel bad for Frida.
Not for
I'm
real.
like, damn, big Frida from New Orleans. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Shit is sad, dog. I don't know, y'all. It's fucked up out here.
Not for real.
Just find you a little sliver of happiness and hold on to it. Hold the fuck on to it.
As long as you're not hurt nobody.
Don't hurt nobody.
Make nobody no victim.
Don't hurt animals. Don't hurt children. Don't hurt elderly. Be consensual. If somebody tells you no, if you sense any hesitation about something, take that hesitation as a no.
Not for real.
And just leave it at that. Whatever you're into, there are plenty of people out here that are into it with,
They like to do it too.
They will consensually be into it with you, and they will have a blast. I don't care if it's baby oil. I don't care if it's Astroglide,
jelly or jam.
I don't care if
it's
ketamine. If somebody, go find you somebody who likes ketamine.
Not for real.
Don't find you nobody and go put them on ketamine.
Yeah, get them strung out.
Hell yeah, because that's what Cassie basically said. Like, she was on fucking drugs.
The whole time I deal with that shit. Okay, so we do have a hear you before we get out of here too.
Okay.
Fuck Diddy.
Oh hell yeah, fuck Did he go to hell? I hope they throw away the key. I hope they actually put you in a hole alive, and I hope they bury you.
Okay, so we have a couple of options. My girlfriend's guy friend wants to fuck. I slept with my sister's sister before, or my boyfriend's going to his daughter's graduation instead.
Boyfriend graduation, child.
Okay.
Everybody, turn your freaky down, everybody.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm 32 and I'm graduating from college with my bachelor's this June. My boyfriend, 30, is graduating, or 34 is graduating next year. We've been dating for over 2 years and know for sure we're the right ones for each other. He has 2 daughters, 6 and 4, from a previous marriage, and both of their graduations, kindergarten and pre-K, are happening on the same day as my college graduation. We've been lucky enough to be in the same class for the last 2 years, but his degree has taken 8 years, 3 colleges, and my degree has taken me 8 years, 3 colleges, and 2 states to get. I've really been struggling, and I'd love to feel supported for something that I feel I can finally present to the world. He said he had something to tell me that might upset me in the middle of a lecture last week. He's planning on skipping my graduation so he can make it to his 4-year-old's pre-K graduation. In his words, he'll be prioritizing that. To be honest, I completely saw this coming. I didn't want him to change his mind, but I'm struggling on how to handle this. I'm a preschool teacher myself, and can assume his graduation will consist of songs and a snack. I've been lucky to have every class with him for the last 2 years, so I'm proud that he's been able to see the progress I've made. But am I making a big deal out of this, or am I being selfish? Let me know. I really like his support. I date niggas with kids or don't.
I agree.
You gotta know that shit everyone's graduating now.
Yeah.
There's graduations every weekend now, at least for the
next few weeks.
Next few weeks. And dating a nigga with kids, you would hope he prioritizes. Would you be with him if he said, "Nah, fuck them kids"?
That's what I'm saying. Would you want for him to skip, if y'all had a kid together, would you want him to skip out on their graduation?
Yeah.
And you ain't got nobody else that's gonna be at your graduation?
And she went on to say, like, she got her friends and family. She said she don't have a big network, but I'm like,
your graduation, they're probably only giving out maybe 2-3 tickets. Let him go to them kids' graduation, and then y'all go to dinner.
Nah, facts. Because the thing is, too, kids remember shit like that.
Hell yeah.
They're old enough to remember, like, they daddy not being there because he went to your graduation. So you want that on your back.
Exactly.
That you want that resentment because you know the mama gonna say something.
Exactly. And imagine the kids, they seeing other dads. They seeing other dads at the graduation.
You was at that bitch graduation, but you couldn't be for your kid's graduation. It's just, I ain't gonna say you selfish, because if someone who doesn't have kids, you're very well entitled to be selfish and want what you want when you want it. But when you date someone with kids, you got to understand that a good parent prioritizes their kids first.
Facts.
Regardless of the relationship you guys say. It sounds like you're just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like you're less important, but like his hierarchy appears to be his kids next. Not his girlfriend, you're not his wife, anything like that. So
yeah,
I commend him for, going and showing up and being present.
I agree. Like, if I'm dating a man with kids, if it comes down to you choosing between me and your child, go over there.
And if you pick me, I'm going to feel some type of way.
Yes, because why would I have a kid with you and you picking a woman over your child?
Yeah, if you do stuff for me and ain't done for your kids, I'm going to feel some type of way anyway.
Exactly.
What funny ass Jenny said, go help that bitch.
Okay.
Go get them kids.
Go
help
get
her.
them.
Yeah.
Go take care of your babies. Yeah, no, I would never. Like, girl, if you don't get over it and go to dinner.
And this doesn't mean your day still can't be special. You know what I'm saying?
You have other people that are going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have other family and other friends and all of that. Like, your day will be just fine, I promise.
Yeah, and if the nigga don't say nothing, yeah, I can see you've been upset. Like, if you don't acknowledge your hard work or be like, congratulations, baby, I can see you been upset. But, like, it's a kid's graduation. Granted, it's kiddie. Granted, they probably going to sing a couple songs, pass out fruit juices and shit like that. But you may not be here in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? We could split up, but my kids are in my life forever. Yeah. I got to make sure they're straight and that they're good and that I show up for them.
Agree 1,000%.
All right. Well, I guess I hope that helped a little bit.
I hope so.
I can understand feeling kind of, some type of way about it, but shit.
Let him go over there with them babies.
Yeah, let her go back to the baby mama or some shit.
Go get your family back.
Peace out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. You can find me on IG at WhereBebe. That's WhereBebe. Where can I find you at?
And of course, you guys can find me on Instagram at Tana Taught You. That is TANNAH Taught You. Mm-hmm. All right, bro, you ready to get up out of here?
Let's go.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun. And we will talk to y'all in a few weeks.
Bye.
Fuck Diddy.
Okay, fuck nigga.